Hello again. In module number 5, we're going to be talking about protecting your devices. So how do you keep your device healthy? How do you make sure it lasts as long as it possibly can? And the first point is probably one of the most important, and that is make sure you're doing regular updates. So that means updates to Windows. That means updating any software, as the update is ready. The reason for that is most of the time those updates are specifically to fix an exploitable aspect of the program. And so if you keep your updates recent, then you're minimizing the risk that you are going to run into one of those exploits. The next few I'm going to go through, but they are actually part of Jason's regular maintenance. So although you may not need to worry about these directly, it's important to know how to keep your device safe. So the first is installing and maintaining antivirus software. Now, you may run into the update, and then, yes, it's wise to do that update, but the installation process of the antivirus software we use called WebRoot, Jason does that. He maintains it, makes sure it's functioning properly, and if it ever does catch something, he knows about it immediately. Next is implementing firewall protection. That's typically part of an antivirus program, and in this case, it's also handled by WebRoot. And that just makes sure that there can't be a connection, an unwanted connection between your computer and another computer. Next is using encryption for data storage. So this is actually something that we are not currently doing at Low Medical. It is something that IT would like to implement by the end of the year. And what that means is that your device will be encrypted. So unless you have the password, your data is unobtainable. And the way that works is you'll be prompted for a password before Windows even loads. When your device is just turning on, it'll say, enter your encryption password, you enter it, and then you gain access to Windows, your files, your programs, etc. If you don't know that password, if someone can't enter that password because the device was stolen, then they don't have access. They can never get to the files. Even if they pull out your hard drive and connect it to another computer, they will never have access to that without that password. And the last one is not something that Jason maintains. This is also extremely important, and it's simple, and it is please turn off your device overnight. The reason for this is your device will last longer because of it. But also, if someone were to get remote access to your computer, the best time to do whatever they are going to do with that remote access is overnight when they know that someone is not in the office. So if it's off, there's no way to remote access to a device that's turned off, and so you're preventing that altogether. So now that we know how to keep our devices healthy, let's take the exam.